Hello बच्चों, let's have a look at this question which says which one of the following statements is wrong? The options are suspension of slaked lime in water is known as milk of lime, calcium carbide when reacted with water evolves methane, nitrolim is used as a fertilizer of nitrogen, gypsum when heated at 120 degrees Celsius forms plaster of Paris. तो इन स्टेटमेंट्स में से हमें रॉन्ग स्टेटमेंट्स को आइडेंटिफाई करना है. Basically, all statements here involve reactions which involve calcium element. So the key concept is reactions involving कैल्शियम एलिमेंट. अब हम सारे स्टेटमेंट्स को वन बाय वन डिस्कस करेंगे टू फाइंड आउट द इनकरेक्ट स्टेटमेंट अमंग दीज. First statement which says suspension of slaked lime in water is known as milk of lime. So what is the formula of slaked lime? It is calcium hydroxide. तो इसका फॉर्मेशन देख लेते हैं. It is formed when calcium oxide, which is commonly known as quicklime, it is treated with water. The resulting compound is known as slaked lime or calcium hydroxide. Now this slaked lime is sparingly soluble in water. It is not completely soluble. That is why it forms a suspension. In liquid. And this suspension is known as milk of lime. So the statement which says suspension of slaked lime in water is known as milk of lime, it is a correct statement. अब हम second statement देख लेते हैं. Second statement says calcium carbide when reacted with water evolves methane. तो रिएक्शन देख लेते हैं ऑफ कैल्शियम कार्बाइड with water. It forms respective hydroxide, that is calcium hydroxide plus a hydrocarbon containing 2 number of carbon atoms, because originally 2 number of carbon atoms are present in calcium carbide, C2H2. So the hydrocarbon which is formed when calcium carbide react with water is acetylene and not methane. So this statement is incorrect. Now let us look at the third statement which says nitrolim is a fertilizer of nitrogen. Nitrolim is formed when calcium carbide reacts with nitrogen. So the compound obtained is calcium cyanamide plus C carbon, or we can say graphite. So this mixture is known as nitrolim. It is commercially known as lime of nitrogen. Now let us look at the last statement which says gypsum when heated with at 120 degree forms plaster of Paris. Now what is the formula of gypsum? It is calcium sulfate dihydrate. This is commonly known as gypsum. इसको हीट करते हैं at 120 डिग्री सेल्सियस और 393 केल्विन. इस टेम्परेचर पे हीट करने पे it loses few molecules of water and forms a hemihydrate of calcium sulfate. Hemihydrate means it has half number of water molecule per calcium sulfate molecule. Now this is known as plaster of Paris, abbreviated as POP. So both of these statements are also correct. So the statement which is wrong is statement number B, that is calcium carbide when reacted with water evolves methane. I hope you understood it well. Thank you and best of luck.